Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin did yesterday break out of this descending wedge pattern. Talked about this in yesterday's update, early yesterday actually, we saw that breakout. And as I said to you, from a traditional TA point of view, typically the first target for the breakout of the wedge, or after the breakout of a wedge, it is the beginning of the wedge. So we talk about round about 73K, 72K. That's at least sort of from a traditional point of view, a target. We have next resistance structurally. You can see that actually on this chart is this last swing high. And this level is at around 67.5K. It's just a level to watch. It's just a level to watch, to keep in mind. And then up here, that's sort of, it's a bit of a range, you know, probably starting just below 72K. So that's going to be interesting. It's not only that, we also had a breakout on the RSI. We did have that before. So for example here, obviously this is the daily chart, but we did have a breakout of the RSI, specifically when we were starting the move up here. Okay, so you have this breakout and we are also now in the bullish range on the RSI, back above 50. This can be bullish. This can be considered bullish. It obviously needs to sustain there, but we've already seen the daily close in the bullish range. Something similar happened before here. Okay, so there's always different ways of drawing this, but we draw this as a breakout here, for example. That was before, and this was in February. We also had a nice breakout of the RSI, and we did have it before, and that was here in September. Now, that's only an indicator. Okay, so it indicates, it doesn't, let's say, predict or confirm anything, but I thought it's an interesting observation. So now let's go to the shorter time frame count for Bitcoin. Here you can see it in detail, and I'm talking specifically about this. By the way, had you just watched our daily time frame over recent weeks and months, then you had enough time to accumulate in the orange support region. And it's absolutely possible that this fourth wave is over. I just need, from an analysis point of view, I need more evidence. We haven't got a breakout. We haven't even got a breakout above the next resistance level. But yeah, things are looking interesting. The analysis, though, shows us that we still need to be on the side of caution. And I prefer to show you the points where the rally could still fail, because the support area is defined, right? So the bullish thesis is clear against 50.7K. This is the support zone against which one could position oneself. Yeah, if the support area wants to be, you know, if you want to use the support area, you can find your positions there. But also now that we start a rally, it is important to know where this could still fail from a risk management point of view. And those levels were specifically called out yesterday on Twitter, X Network. Feel free to follow us here. You'll find the link in the description. We do post those regularly for gold members. There are many more, but you can see this here with a screenshot and then the relevant levels pointed out, and they haven't changed. So if you want to stay up to date, feel free to follow us here as well. Just make sure that you only follow the correct account, and you can find a link in the video description. Now, looking at the shorter time frame, you can see here that this is the wave 4 I've been talking about. It is still possible that we're still in the wave 4. In this case, we're working on a W, X, Y structure. And in the Y wave, we completed an A wave. This is a B wave rally, and we come down in wave C. In this B wave rally, we completed from the 1st of May, a smaller degree A wave, a B wave pullback. And we're now in an impulse to the upside, which would be a C wave. This C wave, and we will keep it very simple, this C wave is expected to reach round about 70K, maybe just below that, as long as, and that's the condition, the micro support zone is holding between 63,128 and 64,380. And that's precisely the micro support zone I also showed here on that Twitter post. And against that level, the focus can be on higher to reach that sort of area here that starts just below 70K. Can always go a bit higher, but this is sort of the key target for a B wave. And then we've got the yellow count, which now looks a little bit strange, but it's not invalidated. In this scenario, we had from this swing low, in which we would then expect that the fourth wave already bottomed, right? In this scenario, we started an impulse to the upside in wave 1. We had a pullback into the wave 2 support zone, which could be finished. We could also get one more low, and if we get one more low, then it should be from here. But again, watch the micro support area. Okay, so I'm not predicting another pullback into the support area. I'm saying as long as we're holding the support area, not a break below it, yes. At the moment, we're holding way above the support area. So there's no sign that a pullback in any way has started. Actually, it looks more like the white count at the moment, in which we possibly go up a bit stronger. And then we just need to be watching here that 100% extension level. Okay, because that will be the first key level where this white count will probably face difficulties. I've pointed out here on the chart target range for wave C. And then above that, we've got the 1.236 extension, which could also be reached. But if we now get a pullback in wave 4, then this would be quite extended for a fifth wave. So for now, it looks more likely that we might just reach 69,775. Now, more bullish always possible. But what I did highlight in yesterday's video, if we get 5 waves up, then I will take the yellow count of the chart, or at least the overshooting corrective wave here. Yeah. And then there is space for another more directly bullish scenario. It's just at the moment, any bullish scenario, also a direct breakout scenario, is basically the same micro count as the white C wave anyway. So it wouldn't make any difference, right? And the support zones did hold anyway. So the bullish thesis is basically playing out anyway. Okay, so we have our large support zone. Okay, this is the large support zone for anybody who wants to or wanted to find positions in the current Bitcoin pullback zone. Okay, Bitcoin did get down all the way to 56,550, so there was plenty of time to accumulate for anybody who wanted to. And then we even had a smaller time frame support zone to add positions, or a smaller degree. There could be one more opportunity if we test that micro support zone, which we should do at some point, but maybe we push a little bit higher before that happens. And then I will adjust that support area accordingly, because it will have to move with the price. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.